Yo, what's going on YouTube, and welcome to Goal Line Hockey. It's your boy Kevin Forte. We are taking a look today at some trade rumors. There are a couple of big defensemen on the trade market, and we're going to be taking a look at some of those guys in this video. If you like what we're doing here at Goal Line Hockey, want to see the latest news around the NHL, you guys know what to do. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and to subscribe down below, and let's take a look at some of these defensemen on the trade market. So when I was making this video, the plan was this was going to be a Vince Dunn on the trade block video, and I did a little bit more research, and there's actually a lot more involved. Keith Yandle, the rumors are coming back up with him with the Florida Panthers. Detroit's Dekeyser has been in the mix, as well as the Flyers' Shayne Gostisbehere. That's why I'm wearing the Flyers jersey today. So we're going to be looking at all of that right now. So we're going to start things off, first things first, in Philadelphia. I'm wearing their jersey today, so I'll give them the rights. Shayne Gostisbehere is on the trade block. This is nothing new to Flyers fans. Shayne Gostisbehere has been on the block for, seems like, the last 2 years in Philadelphia. And the latest on Shayne Gostisbehere is he is once again on the block, and the rumors are heating up again about a possible trade. Shayne Gostisbehere he is going to be playing in his first game after missing time due to COVID-19. The Flyers defenseman is ready to make his return to the lineup, which he did last night against the New Jersey Devils. Shayne Gostisbehere was put to the test on the top pair alongside Ivan Provorov. He would go on to play 22 minutes in his first game back. While he was kept off of the score sheet, Gostisbehere's impact on the team's transition game was noticeable and was one of the really good skaters for the Flyers. And again, Shayne Gostisbehere just coming back in the lineup, so they're trying to boost his trade value there in Philly so they could eventually trade him. Or maybe they decide to keep him. I don't know. Now, alongside that, there was also another article by the SB Nation affiliated with the Flyers saying that the Flyers must be interested in Vince Dunn, as Vince Dunn has been a healthy scratch now, and it seems like more than likely over the next couple days, Vince Dunn will be traded out of St. Louis. He is listed as a third pairing, mobile puck-moving defenseman. He's been a pretty solid defenseman overall. Like I said, they have Shayne Gostisbehere, so why would you need a guy like Vince Dunn? Maybe a flip-flop. Same story we're hearing with Keith Yandle, who was with the Florida Panthers. Keith Yandle right now has been on the block since the beginning of the year, as it seems like the ownership wants to go in a new direction away from Keith Yandle. Keith Yandle has 3 points in 3 games so far this year. He picked up a goal in his first game, and in the games since then, he has picked up 2 assists. He's a +1 on the season. He just picked up his 100th goal, which was his first of this season, and he has 576 points in his over 900 games in the NHL. By the end of this season, he will likely be at 1,000 games, which is unreal for Keith Yandle. So I expect him to be a potential guy to look at for the for the Philadelphia Flyers, which we've been hearing those rumors. The Flyers could eat some of that. They could take away some of the Panthers' cap space with that Keith Yandle contract, and Shayne Gostisbehere could go to Philly as a change of scenery. He might fit better into the Panthers' scheme than where he is in Philly, which Philly has so many good defensemen. They could find a way to get that done. Plus, at that point, Keith Yandle is closer to home, which his hometown is in Boston. He did reject a trade to the Boston Bruins, though. During the beginning of 2021 here, he did reject a trade, a 3-way trade between the Bruins, the Panthers, and the New York Islanders to go back to his hometown. So who's to say he would want to go to Philly? But again, with circumstances, we could see that become a possibility at some point. And the other guy, Dekeyser in Detroit. Now, Dekeyser is a weird situation because the Detroit Red Wings, it's no real shock that he's on the block. It's more just interesting that they want to trade him right now, as Danny Dekeyser's stats have been pretty solid. In his career, he has over 100 points in almost 500 games in the league. He has 0 points to start this season, and he is a -2. He's a 30-year-old defenseman. He's still a good player. He's a left shot defenseman. He's been putting up a lot of minutes. He's been putting up 13 minutes, 17 minutes, 18 minutes, 15 minutes, and 13 minutes. So around 14 to 15 minutes per night on average over the past couple of games with the Red Wings. He's been a minus in most of those games, but we know it's the Detroit Red Wings. And he's been on pace for around 20 to 25 points per season in his NHL career. More of a stay-at-home defenseman. And Danny Dekeyser is on the block. Now, Steve Yzerman may be looking to a guy like a potential Keith Yandle or a potential Shayne Gostisbehere just to change up the blue line there in Philly. Danny Dekeyser is drawing interest, though, from teams like Philly and New Jersey. So there may be a bidding war for Dekeyser, which is kind of interesting. He does have a big contract, which maybe some of those teams like that because it's eating up away at their cap floor. It's keeping them from the cap floor. And he's also a good stay-at-home defenseman, which a team like New Jersey or Philadelphia may be in the market for. So guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What do you think of these rumors? Potentially Danny Dekeyser, Keith Yandle, Vince Dunn being on the trade block. And if you think they get traded, where do you think they go? And if they get traded there, for what assets? Let me know with some mock trades in the comment section down below. And if you like what we're doing here at Goal Line Hockey and want to see the latest news around the NHL, you guys know what to do. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and a subscribe down below. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.